couldn't wait till the whole world recognized. But first I had to pay some dues, the journey I took. Y'all couldn't walk in my shoes. A young buck, wild and tough from Tallahassee. Straight from South City in my pursuit to be happy. Share my spot the hood with my hair on nappy. Cut it on low, plus some name that's in my pappy. The streets tried to trap me, but I had to escape from my destiny and wait for me to be great. And I knew it, so a friend had to show me proof it. When I do it, so it's stupid. Now you love me like you fit. And I know that you wasn't ready for this. I'm so on point with my targets, I'm sure I won't miss. Know the past, present, and the future. Six way the household name, something to get used to. I'm here.
I'm here. What's good? What's going on? What's happening? Welcome to another episode of The Feature. Listen, I don't know if y'all are watching this thing live. Y'all watching this thing by way of the replay, or your ass is just tuning in. I don't know if it's showing up on y'all's Facebook pages, on Twitter, on Twitch. I don't know. But if y'all are watching this on any one of these platforms, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Now, I know it probably look crazy, look a little blurry and whatnot, and that's fine. It's cool. We got a new device. We haven't really got everything installed, so we're learning everything as we continuously keep going. So right now, once we got this device, we're just trying to put all the kinks and everything, put everything together. You're probably looking like, well, damn, what's going on? Why you look all fuzzy, clear? You look like, you know what I'm saying, like you on TV, but you got like fuzz all on your face. Look, it's okay. I'm good. Everything's gravy. I promise you, everything's in one piece. We just trying to get everything, all the levels and stuff situated and straight. But at the end of the day, it was like, okay, well, I cannot not go on the show. And I had to make sure that y'all knew what was going on. Yes, the show is still here. The feature is still the feature. People have been trying to stop this thing. Whether it's my own ID10T errors, whether it's Facebook or the media or somebody trying to stop what is happening and the good that's popping off in this show, hey, one monkey don't stop no show, and we ain't finna let Satan have no victories over here, because that does not happen, not on the feature, not in my life, and we finna continue to keep pushing and moving and popping this thing off, man. And also, forgive me for being late. My 1-year-old, yeah, she definitely makes sure that she talks to Pops whenever she can and wants to. And even though baby girl put on a little tube, I gotta make time for her too. So at the same time, I gotta make sure everything was balanced, and I made sure I told baby girl good night. But at the end of the day, the show must go on. Now, some slides may not be in right now. Listen, everything is just put it together real quick, because we know it's here and we gotta come back. The feature is here. It's on Monday. We here. Beginning of the week. Man, and at the same time, man, it's just so much popping off that I want to make sure that y'all are seeing me, that y'all are getting this. I'm not sure if y'all can hear me clearly, if y'all can see me, at least just see some fuzz with a black person face on it and can see the logo in the background. Just give me some likes, some hearts or something. Just let me know that y'all in the vicinity working with me. I personally appreciate it, man. Man, if this is your first time watching this, please don't let this be the last time watching this. I promise, because it looked like this right now, but we're a whole lot cleaner. The show actually starts on time. It's not a CPT type of ordeal. Sometimes we do have a little technical difficulties because we're kind of new at this thing. But at the same time, we still come at y'all live, still try to make this thing pop off and try to make this the best podcast, TV show, live stream on the internet that's happening, that's popping right now. And it ain't nothing nobody else can get better than right here what's happening on my show, on the feature, man. If you want to be on the feature, please email me. I don't even have that slide up, so y'all get this fresh off the press right here from me, straight off the cuffs. You understand? I want y'all to please contact me if you want to be on the show, if you want to showcase your talents, if you want to show your services, your business, if you want to talk about the great music that you create, the songs that you've written, the business that you're in, the industry that you're in. If you want to just talk about what you're doing, where you're going, what's your plans, if you're trying to bring some things together so we can talk about certain topics and discussions, if y'all want to submit topics and discussions for the show, if y'all got people that y'all want me to interview and talk to, if y'all are politicians, if you want to put your campaign right here on the show, please, we will start on time. And you can bring it right here on the feature at thefeatured.cj3 at gmail.com. You can also contact me by Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter on the same handle at the featured with CJ3. I'm on every single day, Monday through Friday, man. Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. right here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Go subscribe to those channels right now. You'll be happy that you did so. And I promise you, at this time right now, I can't even tell you if you can see this or not, man. I promise you, I can't even tell. Please go donate. Donate. Please go donate to the cause. On our Cash App at $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3, and our Anchor account at anchor.fm /the feature with CJ3. Please go download us on your podcast or all major podcasts that you go down your podcast on, man, whether it be Spotify, Anchor, podcasts, Google Podcasts, man. Please go download us wherever you go download your podcast. Man, Too Much for TV is my topic tonight, man. Like I said, if this is your first time tonight, really checking this out. This is what we do. I talk about topics on the show on Monday through Friday or Monday through Wednesday. On Thursday is my top 10 show. Is called Top 10 Thursdays, and I do my top 10 of whatever my topic may be that night. Could be whatever. I mean, last week it was soul food. Week before last it was my top 10 J's. So it just depends, man. Whatever's on the mindset, whatever the heart is feeling at that time, that's what I'm gonna put out. Also, you get some good music on this thing, whether you checking this thing out, as far as artists that you've heard, artists that you may not have heard, songs you heard, songs you may not have heard, songs that you heard from artists that you didn't know that sung it, songs that you didn't know that artists even sung those. Man, listen, you get all that good stuff right here on the feature, man, and that's what it's all about. Now, when I say too much for TV, my topic tonight is too much for TV, and what I mean by that is just the things that are happening right now, all the stuff that's being talked about, everything that's being seen. Like, there is no censors. I haven't seen one censor yet, but one thing we do censor out on television, which was very popular back in the Fred Sanford days, and what's my boy Archie Bunker. Back in them days, hell, even Dave Chappelle brought it back and made it heavy. The N-word. You know what I mean? That was, considered across the line for real on television. But Sanford Son and Dave Chappelle, they made a living out of it, man, and became pretty rich off the word. But at the end of the day, it's just kind of like this, man. I'm like, man, damn. The stuff that's being seen on television right now, man, a lot of people, I mean, we're not really truly exposed to this stuff every single day. Like, this isn't normal. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's crazy, but we're just not. A lot of stuff isn't normal. Like that we're witnessing, that we're seeing. Like, it's so much happening and going on right now. And at the end of the day, I'm hoping that a change does come. Something does happen. Something changes the way how we're living and seeing and looking at things right now. And there's nothing uncensored on television. Everything is being seen, even from videos, music videos. I'm talking about, back in my days, we used to just see the girls, do the S thing, grind a little bit. I mean, we got them straight twerking out their drawers and asses right now. Everything. I mean, Rex in Effect. Rump Shaker was the raunchiest I can recall, and then Nelly came with Shake a Tail Feather. That was real as it got. Or what was it, Tip Drill? Yeah, I mean, that's as raunchy as it got, and that was pretty raunchy. But now, I mean, they let it all out on television, man. And this is the type of stuff that I got to make sure, I hide my daughter's eyes on. Like, hey, girl, you don't even need to know about that type of career. You know what I'm saying? Doctor, lawyer, something like that. You get into looking at too much other stuff. And then at the same time, I mean, it's too much for TV as far as the stuff is with sports. Oh, man, sports. Listen, man. Sports has become so political, man. I mean, you're allowing a loudmouth president, you can make that go viral. Allowing people to, showcase their hatred, And he's even showcasing his hatred with, the NASCAR gentleman, Bubba Wallace, who stood up for himself when fools put a noose in his locker or his garage with his car, and then, all the stuff that he's had to endure with dealing with that, and all the folks that, he's only one of the main, very few black African American people that we have in NASCAR. He had a lot of people, all his comrades and even the folks that he races against, they stood behind his brother because of, what's going on. And dumbass, wanted to put it out there as far as like like they did something wrong and condemned and tripped on NASCAR because they, condemned the Confederate flag. Yeah, that shit's over. They y'all lost. That shit's a wrap. I don't know what the fuck you keep bringing that up. Like, it's not right. It's not cool. But yet we showcase it as something as an endearment to each other and everybody. And I'm just like, okay, well, which side of the fence are we straddling here? You know what I'm saying? How are we going to make sure that we teaching ourselves and we're teaching our kids about our true selves as far as how we should be conducting ourselves as a race, or as an individual, or as a man, or as a woman of that race? There's a lot of things that are not that are definitely starting to be talked about now. Everything from police brutality, racism, everything from kidnapping and sexual trafficking and stuff like that. Yes, because this stuff exists. This stuff is happening. This stuff is really taking place in our world. And now it's a now or never, or put it out on however it needs to get out there, regardless if the television ain't putting it out there. It's on Facebook, it's on Instagram, it's on live, it's on something to make sure that a point is getting across. And that's the type of steps that we need to be taking as individuals, to be making sure that if we go monitor something and monitor the monitors that's monitoring those that's monitoring, we need to make sure that everything is all copacetic, and we need to know what's happening, what's going on in your world and in your life, and what's popping off and going on, what's popping. You feel me? It is what it is, man. All this stuff that's being shown on television, killings and slayings and lynchings, and the words that's being expressed and utilized. Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and deny that I use a little profanities every now and then, but sometimes it gets a little, outlandish, especially when we disrespecting our women and we're calling them out of their names and degrading them in ways where, it's not fun, it's not cool, it's not appropriate, but yet we do it anyway, men and women, regardless of your race, we put a level of disrespect on certain people, and that's just not right. It's just not cool, and we gotta start doing it better and handling those situations better too. But it's the stuff that people learn on TV. It's the stuff that people get from the television. You are what you become, or you are what you eat, you are what you watch, you are all those type of things. And whatever you are around, and whatever it is that you start to adapt or embrace, or bring in as something that, as far as your character is how you are, then you become that, what you see. And the things that you are watching as far as glorified and praising, whether it be guns and gangs and violence and drugs and all this other stuff and madness, man, you gravitate towards that, and you start to become that. And that becomes part of your energy, and it becomes around your circle. And then now you got situations and stuff going on where now you want to be the image that you see on television. But at the end of the day, that's just television. Now, I'm not sitting up here and saying that the people that's on television portraying that lifestyle, they don't live it. However, it's something that you changed yourself into. Now, you got to handle those consequences that come with that. Stuff from TV, man, stuff that we seeing, stuff that we that's happening out here in our livelihood right now. It's a live movie happening every single day, 24 hours a day. That don't need no more crazy stuff going on, because we ain't got no scripts. It's an everyday life script that we live, and the director is us, and the direction that we need to take as far as the scripts that we need to read and take care of is all under the Lord's takings and understandings and cares through the Holy Bible. But don't let me tell you something smart and something good. I'm just here because that's what we all about, man. We're the feature. If you want to be on this show, man, if you want to promote your show, if you want to promote your product, if you want to promote your service, if you want to promote yourself, please come on my show. Email me at thefeature.cj3@gmail.com. If you want to contact me directly, contact me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter on the same handle, The Feature with CJ3. I'm on every single day, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Please, man, please, sir, go and download this show. Like, what the hell you doing? Like, why haven't you left and went to go do that yet? Go subscribe to the show, man. YouTube and Twitch. Please, man, please, sir, go subscribe to the channels. You would be more than happy to do so, and you'll be happy that you did so. Also, please go download us and listen to us on your major podcast or wherever you go enjoy your podcast. This week, please listen to me this week. I don't know what y'all got going on this weekend, man. But I've been waiting for this conversation here, man, with my bro, Dr. Herman Felton, my Feature Fridays guest this weekend, July 24th, right here on The Feature, the 17th president at the HBCU Wiley College in Marshall, Texas. He's a Juris Doctorate. And he's a businessman, he's a visionary, he's a Marine, and he's my brother, he my Edward Waters alum brother, and at the same time, man, this brother here is so smart, so knowledgeable, and by far the hippest and coolest president, one of them, to definitely be representing at a HBCU right now, and this brother, he represented at two of them. So we're going to get into that conversation, man, real soon, man. I'm excited about that. Can't wait to get into it, man. I'm hella excited about that one, man. Dr. Herman Felton right here on The Feature. Man, with all this talk about Too Hot for TV, man, all this stuff going on, you already know what time it is. It's time for the featured song of the night. Yes, and these brothers come from the NY. And, these brothers here, man, they just got that line that it's just too hot for TV, man, up in that thing, man. So you already know where I'm going with this one tonight. I'm talking about none other than my boys from the Woo. You know what I mean? These boys here come out of a real group, real hip hop group from the Woo, man. My boys, you know who they are. Maybe you don't. But you about to know now.
Oh my God.
Meth featuring Red.
Oh my God.
The Rottweiler.
Microphone checker, swinging sword lecture, closing down the sector, supreme neck protector, better want him kid, Mr. Messer, warming pop, about to blow his lid from the pressure, too hot for TV, for cheesy, too many wanna be Harvey easy, it's all in the cover going on, out together, it don't take much to please me, still homes are never satisfied like the stone, we don't condone fighting, see them slumming crossbones, protecting what I'm writing, don't clash with the titan, who blast with a license, to kill rap recitants, come on, in the zone with your from the group on to cow, your lifestyle, put your lights out, get this shit to crackin', got you feeling with your pipes out, time for some action, surfing the avenue, mad at you, where I used to battle to, back when that's when that had that attitude, cover me, I'm throwing in, walls closing in, got us busting off these pistols, my niggas got issues again, same song, armed with the mega bomb, blow you out the frame, then I'm strong. Yo, I was going too, but we roam, cellular phones, stock meth, back in the flesh, blood and bones, don't condone, spin bank loans and homegrown, suckers break like turbo and ozone, when I grab the broom, moonwalk, Platoon hawk, my goon sparks, leave you in the blue lagoon lost. Screw, these guys in the club with mad suit, he died in the club, right behind on the bus. Haters don't touch, way is both up, now my neighbor doped up, got the cable hooked up, all channels, left my shirt all mammal, ship off keys and we ship grand piano, on shotgun, hand on the bar, sipping on the 40, smoking on the, bust my gun, red rep, didn't jump, la 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 yeah, come on, red and rep, didn't jump, la 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 la.
Yeah, next Friday, man. Next Feature Friday. This weekend, my boy Dr. Herman Felton, the 17th president at Wiley College in Marshall, Texas. HBCU president of 2 HBCUs, businessman, visionary, ex-Marine, and Edward Waters College alum, baby. Yes, sir. That's how we doing it this weekend, July 24th, right here, 9 p.m. on the Feature, man, on YouTube, on Twitch, and hey, we might put this thing on Instagram. Hey, I'm trying to put it on every outlet your boy can find right now. So I'm trying to make this thing happen. I promise you all. I know I probably look red and shit. This thing's all good. Listen, it's okay. We're gonna get all the contrast and the saturation and all that stuff. We're gonna get all of that situated together. I promise. I'm gonna get all that straight. I'm gonna get all the fuzzy out. I just had to go ahead and do the show, man. It was like I just got this new device and I just had to download, re-download. I had to load all the stuff that was on my old devices on the new devices. And I was like, listen, excuse me. I got to do a show. I can't have my public wait. I mean, 30 minutes is too long. I'm just doing the 30-minute show tonight. But, you know, hey, what can your boy say, man? So, it's all good. But I appreciate y'all for sticking it out, sticking with me. If y'all can see me at all, trust me. Remember the last couple of days, last week? I mean, y'all barely could even see. I hear me. I was staticky and stitchy. I don't know if I'm stitching and all that stuff and sticking and stuff. I don't know. But I do hope that you guys can see me. I just hope that y'all can hear me. I hope there's no glitches. I hope all of that is at least gone for the next couple of days and this lifetime, man. I'm just, we got so much work to do. We ain't got time. Yeah, I mean, we ain't got time for this, man. We got stuff we got to do, Doc. So I'm just hoping that, y'all understand what's going on. We good. We straight. Everything's schooling, man. Don't trip. So, we're gonna be just fine, man. All right. Yeah, we gonna be just fine. But now it's time for another CJ3's True Stories. And this is the part of the show, everybody, where I tie in one of my true stories in life with the topic or the guest of the night. And tonight's topic being too hot for TV or too much for TV. This is my thing, man. This is what I felt. This is my true story. And you may not sometimes understand my true stories, which is fine. But I'm giving you my truth. That's the whole concept of the true story. You either get a story or you get some truth within the story or the concept. Just know it may not be in a once upon a time form, but yet and still I'm giving you my truth. So take it, accept it, embrace it, and just know that I felt like that. And I appreciate you listening to how I felt. So this is what it is, right? So I was really getting like annoyed, like the too much for TV thing. Like just everything that was happening, was going on, life, watching this stuff on television can definitely make one depressed, keep one down, and keep one with mental issues. I know, trust me, I know. But one of the things that was more frustrating me than all this quarantine and all this COVID and stuff like that, I swear to goodness, to everybody, last week was by far one of the worst weeks I had because my damn stream, my show, I couldn't enjoy my show. Y'all couldn't enjoy the show because it was cutting short. It was giving me no love. It was cutting my show short. Like, it was hurting my heart, man. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. I was trying to, figure this thing out. Like, what are you doing? Like, what is happening right now? This thing wouldn't help me out, man. I'm talking about I tried everything I could. I I reloaded the software. I took like the URLs from different streams that I'm streaming on one at a time just to kind of see what the problem was. I don't know if it's working. I haven't checked. I haven't seen. I haven't asked. I hope it is. If it is, and y'all with me tonight, man, and y'all feeling me, man, please send me some hearts. Let me know that y'all are with me, that this thing is working, that everything is good. I love y'all, man. I miss y'all, man. I know that y'all don't miss real talk. Y'all, if y'all didn't really pay attention last week and like stayed and stuck around and listened to the whole dragging out mode of the last Feature Friday gets Greg, man. Shout out my boy 40, man. 40 dropped some knowledge, some bombs, man. I hate that thing on the accept and took a minute and like 5 seconds. That's all it took. And me and that brother had a whole hour conversation, man. And I hate if y'all didn't stay on the whole call just to hear and listen, you missed it because it didn't get saved on my page as far as the whole actual call. And I apologize, man, on that. These glitches, this system stuff, this ID10T errors on my end too as well. I cannot, alleviate myself from making some errors on this thing because I've I've messed up some stuff on my other computer. So as new devices and new opportunities come around, I am taking full advantage of them. I kept feeling like Facebook was messing with me, man. Like I was too hot. Like my show was too hot, and they was trying to stop the groove, man. We can't have that. So I appreciate y'all sticking this thing out with me once again. And forgive me once again, but I just truly appreciate y'all just sticking it out with me, man. I thought it was Facebook. I apologize if y'all can hear me and see me. If y'all haven't cut me out and all that good stuff, it's just on my end. But if y'all did, like Zuckerberg, put me back on. All right. If y'all want to be on the feature, man, hit me up on email at thefeature.cj3@gmail.com. Hit me up on social media at the same handle on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Feature with CJ3. Contact me. I'm on every single day, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Man, please go subscribe. Listen, I might just literally switch over completely to YouTube and Twitch. If y'all don't subscribe, man, y'all will never know about it. I talk about it and let y'all know what's going on from Facebook standpoint, but y'all got to go ahead and get on the show. If y'all want to go download it on the podcast, please go download the podcast. The Feature with CJ3 on all podcasts from Anchor to Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you download your podcast. And please donate and support the cause, man. The Feature, please. If you love the information, if you just love the show, if you love the host, which I hope you do, go donate, man. Donate and support. Please send your donations to Cash App, $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3, or contact me out through Anchor, man, anchor.fm /the feature with CJ Trace. Yeah, man. It's about that time. Y'all already know. Y'all been such an awesome, beautiful audience, man. I hope everybody has enjoyed themselves tonight. Please, like I said, once again, forgive me for going so hard on this thing, man. I'm just trying to make sure that y'all enjoy the show no matter what. Tune in tomorrow on Tuesday, another great episode of The Feature. Stay tuned the whole week. Please be advised once again that my Feature Friday's guest is none other than the 17th president of Wiley College, Dr. Herman Felton, man, right here on The Feature on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. This weekend, July 24th, 2020 Vision, right here on The Feature, man, at 9 p.m. Man, hope everybody's good. Like my pastor would say at church for the benediction, if all minds are clear. So we should make this happen. I hope everybody's good. Please have yourselves a lovely night. Stay safe. Stay smart. Stay clean. Stay home, man. Peace.
Are you ready, people?
Good night.
I couldn't wait till the whole world recognized. But first I had to pay some dues. The journey I took, y'all couldn't walk in my shoes. A young buck, wild and tough from Tallahassee. Straight from South City on my pursuit to be happy. Came up out the hood with my hair on nappy, cut it all off. Plus some name after my pappy. The streets tried to trap me, but I had to escape from my destiny and wait for me to be great. And I knew it, so a queen had to show a stupid. When I do it, so it's stupid. Now you loving me like Cupid, and I know that you wasn't ready for this. I'm so on point with my targets, I'm sure I will be faithful. To the past, present, and the future. This way, the household name, something to get used to. I'm here, yeah, 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 yeah.